Hello? Hello? I hope this microphone's working. Good morning, everybody. It's been a while since I've done a stream. Quite a while. Sorry I didn't get to do the stream yesterday. There's my bear. Is my bear up there? Yeah, there he is. I hope you can hear me okay. I am recovering from a pretty severe sinus infection that I had yesterday. And I also apparently have the flu. So I have a sinus infection and the flu. So yesterday was a rough day for me, and I really wanted to live stream. I just could not get myself out of bed to do it. So my voice may sound a little congested, and apologies for that. But we're here, and we're going to try to see if we can't get back in the flow of the markets. I hope everybody had a good, hope everybody's had a good, I don't know, couple weeks it's been that since I last live streamed. We had spring break here. It was my kid's spring break, and we went to Guatemala for their spring break, and I went to a wedding down there, and then we came back and I picked up the flu, apparently traveling back, and I also had a cold, which turned into a sinus infection, and so it was just a big mess. So anyways, I went to the doctor yesterday, and I've got all sorts of prescriptions and stuff, so I should be on my way to recovery at this point. All right, let's look at what we got going on in the markets today. So I am doing an Apex. I'm doing an Apex 50K evaluation. You can see it right here, the Apex 50K evaluation. I'm just doing that to get myself back into the market. I talk about when you're trading to really follow whatever product that you're trading and get to know it. And I'm not familiar with NASDAQ right now, particularly. So I'm going to start off with the evaluation, even though I have been watching it last week, and I did buy some equities, but I haven't been I have not been intraday trading futures contracts since the last stream, I think, or maybe I traded a couple days after that on my actual account. But I decided just to do this evaluation to have some fun, and I don't know, yeah. So let's just have some fun with it. I'm going to give myself one reset, which means that if I blow up my account, if I fail the evaluation, then I'm going to allow myself to get one reset on it, and then I would not be doing any more resets after that. I would just go back to my normal cash account and probably trade small size, but hopefully we don't come to that point. So let's start out with a higher time. Oh, and if anybody wants to do this with us, Apex sent me a coupon code. And here's the coupon code. If you use that coupon code, you can get 50% off any of their evaluations. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, this only cost me like $90 to do it. So, you get a data feed, a NinjaTrader license key, yeah, it's a good way to get your feet wet trading this thing. So, let's see what we got going on. All right, let's pull up a daily. The one thing I will look at when I looked at this thing on my phone this morning, I don't typically look at weekly candles, but I thought that this weekly candle, what we got going on here, this looks like kind of like a reversal that we would want to. It came up, it poked through a big pin, and that was going to want to probably roll back down. But I think if we break this high, it's going to clear this whole area to the upside. And we may want to come up eventually here, and we can see this trend line. I don't know how valid this is. It's only got a couple touches on it. But once this trend line broke, that's really when we saw the selling come in. So anyways, I'm wondering, I see this trend line that started since March, the COVID crash, that's coming up all the way here. I'm wondering if we break this high, that this is going to want to be its eventual target up here around 17,000, the back end of that trend line plus the upper end of the band there on the weekly. So if you were a swing trader, I think that would be probably a place to take profit. That's also up at all-time highs. I think we are going to end the year up higher. So, this is actually probably, like I said, I bought some equities down here as price broke out of, I can't, actually it was on this candle, this pin bar candle. Anyways, that's not really relevant to intraday trading, but here's a daily chart we've got going on. A key level that I see over here is obviously right there. I'm gonna take some of this stuff off. What's going on? We had a lot of bullish movement as this down channel right here that we were in, all the selling, as that broke and price really exploded out of it. We came up, we hit something, maybe the 200 SMA, the upper end of the band on the daily or whatever, just overextended, had this pullback. Now it's, one of these just kind of classical ABCD patterns. First leg, pullback, and now it looks like it's maybe going to want to push up again. But it's got to take a break probably. So I want to be cautious of it. I think we are going to come up at least up to 15,700 on the near term, meaning probably this week or next. And then again, as I said, 17,000, up here at all-time highs, I think maybe even 17,000 is probably in the cards for it at some point this year. I don't know. I mean, I can't see the future. I always think about like the seasons of what's going on. And we're coming into the summer months here. The summer is going to be slow. But typically we'll see some buying surging going on before the summer and then selling right before the summer. And then, then we see buying pick back up in the fall. So, so that's kind of a key level I've got right there. That high, I think we break through, if we can bust through that, then we're going to pop up. Moving down to the 1 hour. Let me look at a 4 hour real quick. Got about 11 minutes for the market to open. The worst thing about being sick is I can't drink coffee. Because it dehydrates you. So I'm drinking tea, which is actually fine, but I'm missing my caffeine kick from my coffee here. Here's a 4 hour. Yeah. What's this thing not? Here's a 4 hour. Yeah, it kind of looks like it almost wants to start ranging up here a little bit. I need to be cautious of it. Why is it slower in the summer? Because everybody's on vacation. All the traders in New York go on vacation. They go to the Hamptons and all the bankers, all the people with money. You'll see how slow this thing gets in the summer. So I'm not really seeing anything on the 4 hour that's really popping out at me, except that, if we clear this level and we break out of this band and it closes above that would be very bullish for me. But this is weird. I don't know quite what to make of that. Anyways, let me move over to the hour because I'm seeing a little bit more on the hourly. All right, so here's the big move up. This was it's not a big move up. This was just Monday, I guess. So we had this impulse up, a little bit of a pullback now. I think that there's a kind of a key level here at 15,150. And there's probably something in here to scalp. LVN here is going to provide some support. Also support down here. So I think that, mark out this level. 15,150. Man, that's not a lot. 10 points. That's tough to trade. I'm just looking at where we may want to take profit. Would be up here at 15,000. Once it would be up here at this LVN, this low volume node. That's just I'm not seeing this thing having a lot of gas right now. I mean, ATR is only at 10. ATR is kind of shows me the range of it, the short-term range of it, and it's just not a lot. This may be just kind of a true scalping session where we're watching. I mean, you can tell that I've got kind of a bullish bias on it. That's also kind of what happens when you buy equities or you buy the ETF of this thing to hold it long term is it gives you a bias that I don't think is particularly helpful. Move my microphone here. It's particularly helpful when you're intraday trading. So you kind of have to put that aside and just trade what you see here. So, yeah, I mean, may want to break lower here and come down to 1575. I don't know, guys. I wish I could give you a clearer plan here. Yesterday was a great day to trade, and I'm sorry I missed it. Those days when it's really moving in one direction, but it just wasn't in the cards for me. So, yeah, I think I'll wait to see kind of what it wants to do on the open. I'll probably let it move around a little bit and just try to find a scalp at some point and mark today as a trading day in the evaluation. I'm not seeing any real good setups going on unless, of course, we break. You know, if we break this level up here, I think it's really going to start moving up. But I don't know if it's going to get there today. Don't know. I mean, this candle from yesterday looks so aggressive to the upside. You know, this is called something in Japanese. It's like a Mary something, Mary Zuma, mariachi. I don't know, not a mariachi. It's got a name, but it's a very bullish sign. You could say it's an engulfing candle because it's bigger than the three previous candles. But it's also got another name, so it's a very bullish sign. The one thing when you're intraday trading though is you can get really killed on the drawdown. So even if this thing could want to come back down somewhere around here, and you wouldn't be able to withstand that 100-point drawdown. So you've got to be a lot more precise in your entries. So. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the chat. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Oh, like again, I think we're just gonna let the market open and we'll try to see what structure builds and what we can trade off of. Hey, Bust a Move, Stream and Shout, Andres, W Blaze, Ballin 2, Donatus, Maria, James, Cesarak, Stream and Shout, Gustavo, James, Vernon, what's up, man? Lennon, Ballin Daves, Soccer Nata, good to see ya. Renato. Yes, Maribozo, that's what it's called. That's what it's called, Vernon. Maribozo candle. Thank you. Ballin too hard. Thank you. I like that. Oh, thanks, Tyson. Good to see you, man. Good to be back. Like I said, I am kind of under the weather. I planned to stream yesterday, but man, I don't think yesterday would have been a good morning to trade. So hopefully we get a good opportunity going on here. I'm gonna trade my 2 contracts setting 52. I don't know if I can get that much out of something. This may be just a scalping day. I might change this to my scalp. There's just the range on this just isn't big enough to right now to really get something good. Lennon, I'm doing a new Apex Trader evaluation today. So it's not a funded account; it's an evaluation account. This is a sim account. I am using Animes by Steam to do the bear avatar. Thanks, Caesar. Thanks for joining in. I was a little oh, that's a good. Thanks for pointing that out. We should look at the economic calendar for this week. All right. We do have FOMC tomorrow. Let's adjust this. Just getting the calendar up here. Up. All right. All right, what do we got going on? Nothing today. Or today's not Monday, is it? Today's Tuesday. Let's see. I don't think SMI, ISM services, PMIs really. Thursday's jobless claim stuff will be important, but yeah, FOMC tomorrow will be important too. I didn't see that when I started this evaluation. FOMC is always kind of weird. Buell Knox. No, I don't even know what that is. What is Buell Knox? Yeah, this thing looks like it wants to push down some more. You can see that hourly candle there. I think it might want to come down to 15th. I don't know. There's this LVN right there pushing down 15,088. Oh, the market just opened there. You see Delta there kind of moving up. Oh, doot. I'm wondering if it's going to want to come up to VWAP. 40. No, look at Delta pushing down there. Just watching this thing. Oh. Well, just being patient here. I almost thought that we got pop up the VWAP, but I need to probably sit on my hands for a little bit. Oh, a lot of selling going on there. I think this thing's gonna go down. Ah. Just watching this thing. This 5-minute candle. My bear makes these weird uh, gestures. Looks like he's very uncomfortable sometimes. Very tight range there. Well, it broke the support down here. That would have been an easy scalp, 94. I could have gotten a scalp out of that down there, but didn't take it. Still just watching this. Tricky. Tricky, tricky. Yeah, the other indices are popping. Nasdaq's lagging. Well, sorry I'm being so quiet, guys. There's not much that I can do with this here. Might be a scalp here. But, I mean, we're negative delta on the day. I don't think I want to be buying it right now. Unless we start breaking some of these areas of resistance. Delta drop in there. Oh, here we go. What is going on with this thing? Well, I don't know. Anybody else take any trades this morning? Anybody else got anything going on? Look at that buying coming through on that. I don't know. I don't think I want to be buying it, but I also don't want to short the bottom of this thing. Ugh, this thing is nasty. I'm getting out of that. Well, let's see what happens with this. I wonder if it wants to pop up and then come back up to the value area high up there. I just took that off. When's PMI coming out at 9? Yeah. No. Let me see. ISM services PMI, yeah, at 9. All right. Well, let's see what happens at 9. Maybe we can get a scalp on that news. All right, guys. Sorry, just want to get some water there. Waiting for this ISM number to come out. If anybody else, I use this FX Street economic calendar. There's a million of these out on the internet. Economic calendars. This is just the one that I use. And anything that's got a full red bar is a high impact event. So I don't think it'll be a big market mover, but I think, as other people have said in the chat, that the market might just be waiting for it to come out before it starts really deciding which way it wants to go today. Hello, our friend from Korea. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining, everybody. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I am a little sick. That's why I couldn't trade yesterday. Live stream yesterday. I'm still sick, but I wanted to get on here today for as long as I can and see if we can't find a trade. I am doing the Apex Trader evaluation just to kind of get my feet wet in the door and back, just getting myself reintroduced to trading futures, the NASDAQ futures here. So trying to get a trade today to count today as a trading day because I didn't trade yesterday, but let's see if the market gives us anything. This is day one. I am at 0. I meant to start it yesterday. And like I said, I got the flu and I'm just getting over a sinus infection and I got the flu on top of that. So it has not been fun. Let's see what this number is going to be. Coming out in a minute. Appreciate everybody joining in today. I'm sorry I'm not more energetic. I think I've said it a million times, but I'm not feeling too great. But I want to get some trading in. And I really appreciate you guys coming back to the stream. All right, so this number must have just come out. Where is it? It's actually BMI. Let's see what the market wants to do with it here. I think that if we started moving back into the value area, that VWAP would probably open up, but we're at the value area low here on this hourly. 48 to 37. The other indices are pushing up, except the Russell. The Dow's popping, boy. Dow is popping. S&P's popping. I also bought some UPRO, so that's nice to see. The NASDAQ just doesn't want to participate. We can see here how price made this new low, but Delta did not make a new low. My eye is drifting towards a move back up into here. Got that LVN, it's got to get through there. It's a lot of buying. Could have gotten it at a better price, that's for sure, huh? All right, so 260 on that. I should have gotten it at a better price. I should have waited for that pullback down to that value area low spot right there. Gosh, I'm sick, guys. I'm sorry you have to hear this. I should have waited for this pullback. Price broke up. I should have waited for something to get in at a better price, but I just didn't. I got a little too excited there. And you saw me how I moved my stop way out of the way, but I would have closed that if I would have seen Delta making aggressive moves down. Hey PD Legend. I think it's just for the first month. But I don't usually trade this thing longer. I usually aren't in the evaluations longer than a month. I'd expect to pass if I'm gonna pass it. I'd expect to pass it in about a week. So, and usually what I suggest people doing is that if you do sign up and sorry, I'm just watching this thing. You can always just cancel your account and re-sign up for another one, but we should be. I mean, no. To answer your question, sorry, is it's not for. Wow, look at this thing dropping. Delta though isn't moving down quite yet. So sorry, PD Legend. To answer your question, no, that's just for the first month, the 50% off. It's forever, really? I don't know. That's pretty cool if it is. I can put that discount code in here again if anybody wants to do it. All right, guys. This is looking pretty gnarly bearish, huh? Well, guys, as much as I want to jump on this thing just seems like it's too choppy for me right now. Me even on this, I thought we'd pop up to VWAP, and we've broken these lows right here. I was thinking about taking a short, and I thought we'd pop down to 15. I don't know. I think I may just call it quits today. I'm feeling kind of under the weather still, and I'll just take the 260 and count today as a trading day. I don't feel like I'm going to get anything great out of trading right now. Although I would have gotten that scalp here down to 15. Thanks, man. How does Apex compare to Upfront? I don't know who Upfront is. I don't have a goal for today. I don't trade goals. This thing's dropping out of the sky. In the 20 SMA on the 4 hour there. Get my VWAP off of this. This is annoying me. This thing is just really falling. What happened? Anybody know what happened? There's some news going on here nobody told me about. Well, I'm just watching. It looks like it's gonna pop down some more here, huh? I don't know if I want to push my luck with it, to be honest. This thing is acting so, um, I don't know. I think it's opened up down here to, 40s. That 5-minute candle forming over here. This thing's going. No, I don't know. All right, guys. So I even looked at the chat here. Apex versus One Up. I did a video on that comparing them. You can look back on that. Just sign up for Apex. Nice. I don't know. I feel like I can get chopped up on this pretty quick here. I was almost gonna take a short as we broke the support. This may want to fall down some more down to 19. You can feel the hesitation I have here. I just don't want to short the bottom of it and have it pop back up on me 50 points and then roll back down again. Man, I just missed this whole big move to the downside. That's one of the things when you get a little green day like that 260, you're just kind of, you don't want to You don't want to lose it. So you're trading with too much apprehension here. So Lennon, yeah, you can withdraw, but it's still a sim. They just use the money that they make from people signing up for evaluations to do payouts. Some people compare it to a Ponzi scheme, but as long as they pay out, I don't really care where they get the money. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it quits today. This thing is, uh, I don't know. I'm just not feeling good about this, and I think that it's probably. I say that, and then I'm like, oh man, now it's about ready to make another leg down. I mean, it's opened up to 14.9 there. I feel like this thing's gonna pop down to that 14.900. You can see that whole thing on the band on the 1 minute there. Oh, now it's starting to curl in, but this just all looks so bearish. Mhm. Now it seems like it's about to curl back up. You can see how that band there in the 1 minute was real open. And now it's starting to tighten in. Delta's making new higher highs there. But there's this massive LVN right here. This is actually probably a good place to short it right up there. Right here. All right, guys. No regrets taking profit. Yeah, I'm going to call it a day, Tom. Let me pass you that. I can leave the stream up going for a little bit if you guys want to keep this chat going. I may come back and check on this in about, I don't know. I think it's about to get, I think that there might be a short up here at 14 up in this area. But I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I'll be back tomorrow, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. Thanks so much for watching, for tuning in. It's awesome to see everybody coming back. We still have the same numbers that we had before the break. Day 2 tomorrow of the Apex evaluation. Today we're at 260. So, we only got to make 3,000. And hopefully tomorrow we get a better trade setup going on. So I'll be back tomorrow for sure, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. Thank you all so much for joining in. And if you keep trading today, best of luck. Hope everybody's having a good day. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.